Welcome back. In the words of today's Hollywood happening subject, there were lots of soldiers, heroes, wind, and dust on the set of the film 12 Strong, and Jim Ferguson got a whole lot more out of him. Jim, welcome back to the show.
Alex, always fun to be with you to talk movies.
Yes.
Because you love them.
I love films, especially when you bring us all the key players behind the scenes.
Well, thank you. We have a key one in Hollywood today. In other words, if writers or screenplays can get to him, you got a good shot, but Jerry's kind of difficult to get to. Maybe one of the most prestigious alums in U of A history.
Certainly. He graduated from the U of A, and you put him up there with the likes of Spielberg.
Sure.
Yeah.
He did all the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. I think Johnny Depp will only work with him in a film. He's won an Oscar. The guy's done everything. You know, he's powerful.
He's powerful, and he assembled a good team to do this film. It took a lot of resources, and like I was saying at the top, a lot of dust and a lot of soldiers and a lot of horses. And a lot of these guys, you know, they had never really been on horseback before, right?
No, exactly right. And Jerry, when he read this story, it was based on a book, so impressed by it, he said, this has really got to be told on film, and he made it happen.
He made it happen, and you got to talk to the man behind the magic.
Yeah, let's meet Jerry Bruckheimer, U of A graduate and filmmaker extraordinaire. You know, I want to thank you on behalf of, I'm sure, so many film goers for this movie, to tell this story so many years after 9/11 that was kind of hidden because it was classified, and now it's there, and thanks to you as a filmmaker that we can now enjoy this story.
No, it was great to find the book. We're very fortunate. We got it in galleys about 8 years ago and just loved it. You know, got some terrific screenwriters to work on it. And then, you know, we're lucky that Chris Hemsworth said, yeah, I'd like to play that character. I chased him for a long time to get him to do this. And then Nikolai, our director, it's his first movie. We're very excited to bring him to the public because he's an amazing filmmaker. And then Michael Shannon and Michael Pena agreeing to do this. You know, it's a story about these men who went into Afghanistan having no idea what they were in for. There was $100,000 bounties on their heads, and they created something wonderful with the Afghan people. They met with Dostum, they fought together, and they drove the invaders out in 3 weeks.
Yeah, and this was immediately after 9/11, and it was the first blow against the Taliban.
Right.
And as you said, it opened the door to that country. That mission, I can't believe how important it was for to prevent future attacks here.
No, it shows you how we can work together with foreign leaders and foreign military and accomplish the goal that they need to get done.
Mm-hmm. And it's exemplified by Sergeant Milo Trevante Rhodes, the relationship he had with the little boy.
Isn't that
great? The little
great?
Afghan boy.
It's a true story. It actually happened. It's wonderful how our guys can meld in with indigenous and people from other countries and work together with them like our soldiers did on this mission.
And these 12 guys, Green Berets, who never had experience riding horses, kind of there's a throwback here to Arizona. The Wild West meets the East Asia.
Yeah, it was an interesting operation. They had no idea what they were coming into when they had to ride horses. Only one of them had ever ridden a horse before in a serious manner, so they had to learn on the fly. Yeah, and Captain Mitch radios back, hey, we're on horseback fighting tanks. Right. True story.
True story, yeah. And it's a great story, and these 12 men are definitely American heroes. And again, thank you as a filmmaker for making this story available. I never knew about it.
Right, either did I. Thanks to Doug Stanton's book, it informed us, and now we inform the public on what actually went on. Well, there he is, Jerry Bruckheimer, one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. Very proud of this film. And he's grinning and happy a little bit today because it went over $30 million profit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's doing well.
It's a good thing that story was declassified because he was able to, you know, make the film. Of course, it's always nice when we can showcase our men and women in uniform and what they do for the country. And that particular team, like you were saying, really did so much to curb a lot of the terrorism that could have happened
in the future.
And
that's 17 years ago, so this story can be told now. Friday, he mentioned Trevante Rhodes, who plays a staff sergeant who befriends a little boy who follows him around, and that's what he was talking about. And we have Trevante right here on Friday.
That's right. We're going to check him out on Friday, and you know, for a producer like him, a film producer, it must be nice to have those little stories, like he was saying, true story that the soldier and the little boy had this dynamic, and it's great that he was able to put that in the film.
You may recognize Trevante because he was the star of Moonlight that won the Oscar last year.
Well, as always, we're looking forward to that. Thanks again, Jim.
Always fun.
Always fun.
Thank you.
Now, for even more of these celebrity interviews, including additional ones from the movie 12 Strong, just log on to TucsonMorningBlend.com and do a quick search for Hollywood Happenings.